Welcome to 45 minutes of yoga on your journey to personal revolution. So let's take a seat, any comfortable seat that you like. You can use a block or a pillow, anything you've got to hand. And if you're in your chair, coming away from the back of the chair so that you're sitting up tall, beginning to straighten the spine a little bit as you engage the muscles of the tummy. Roll the shoulders back and down, and lift the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Lower the gaze or close the eyes completely. And have the hands resting wherever they're comfortable in the lap. Begin to soften through the face, across the forehead, behind the eyes, through the jaw, soften through the neck, the upper back and the shoulders, and feel softness in the belly. Observing the path of the breath as it flows in and out of the body. Noticing its pace, its rhythm. Let go of all the doing, all the thinking, all the planning, and just be present in this moment with the breath. Using this opportunity today to practice balance, to practice the art of equanimity, meeting life as life meets you. No judgment, no expectation, no need for anything other than you present on your mat in this moment. Take a deep breath in, release out, and slowly open the eyes. Coming forward onto all fours on your mat. And we'll begin to take a few rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale as you lift the chest and open, sending the tailbone high. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lifting, expanding, and exhale, round. Moving at your own speed now, listening to the breath, using your Ujjayi breath, soft sound at the base of the throat like a whisper, to guide you through your practice today.
Take one more round. And then coming to neutral with a flat back. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Lift the right arm up and open into a stretch. Take a deep breath in with the fingertips. Exhale, lower the hand down. Take the leg back and change, bringing the left foot between the hands. Lifting up and opening, stretching through the fingertips. Deep breath in and exhale, release. Step the knee back, tuck the toes under and push back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up on the toes. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. One more time, lifting up and taking the heels down towards the mat. Slowly walk the hands backwards towards the feet so that you're at the back of your mat. Keep a soft bend in the knees. And we're going to begin to roll up. You can either do this with your hands catching the elbows, or if you like, release them and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Lift up, extended mountain pose. And exhale, take the hands to the heart center. Great, let's recover our equanimity. Take a deep breath in with the eyes closed. Exhale, release out. Let's share 3 ohms together. Inhale. Release the hands down and open the eyes. Inhale, lift up the arms. Exhale, fold forward, knees bent as much as you need. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Again, soft in the knees, all the way up to extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take the hands to the mat and walk forward so that you're in your downward facing dog. Separate the feet so they're hip width apart. Looking for length in your downward dog, so stretching the spine out long, releasing the neck, pressing into the fingers, pressing down through the backs of the heels, lengthening out the hamstrings. Walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up all the way into extended mountain. Big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Soft in the knees. plank. Drop the knees onto the mat and now lower the body all the way down, coming through into your cobra on an in-breath. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Let's flutter the lips here. Any sound you like. Just a release for the body here. Step the feet, walk in towards the hands, inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale into your chair pose here. Sinking down into the feet, the weight is in the heels. Lifting up from the waist, practicing equanimity as the sensations build in the body. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Lower down with the knees on the mat and come through into your cobra pose. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward into your warrior one. And pressing up here, grounding down through the outside of the back foot. Lifting up through the fingertips, maybe bending a little bit deeper into the front knee. Breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the knees back, come back onto the knees. Lower down all the way into your cobra. Push back into your down dog. Stepping the left foot forward this time into your warrior one position. Rise up. Bending into the front knee, sending energy down the back edge of the back foot. Inhale, lift up through the fingertips. Exhale, take the hands down to the mat. Step back, drop the knees to the floor. And lower all the way down into cobra. Push back into your downward facing dog. And take 3 breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale. Take the feet towards the hands and come up into your chair pose. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, take the hands to the mat. Step back with the left foot and push up into your warrior one from here. Breathe in deeply. Exhale and open to warrior two. Drop the shoulders. Softness across the back. Breath in. Exhale, take the forearm onto the thigh into an extended side angle pose. Lifting up with the top arm and see if you can open a little wider out. Deep breath in. And take the hands down to the mat. Step back. Lower the knees onto the mat. And come forward into your cobra. In breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Sigh out. Breath in, release out, And walk the feet up towards the hands, coming into your chair pose. And fold forward, exhale. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back with the right foot. That's it. And come into your warrior one on the left side. Deep breaths in, lengthening on your inhalation, sinking a little lower with the leg on your exhalation. One breath in. Exhale, open to warrior two. Drop the shoulders. See if you can move the front knee out towards the pinky toe of the left foot. Breath in. Exhale, take the forearm onto the thigh for extended side angle. Lift the top arm up, opening the chest up towards the ceiling. Use your Ujjayi breath. Each in-breath to expand and open through the chest. Breath in. Exhale, take the hands to the mat. Step back, dropping the knees onto the mat and lower down into your cobra. Push back into your downward facing dog. And breathe in here. Exhale, release. Breath in. And release. Last time, breath in. Release out. Walk the feet up towards the hands, coming into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale up through your chair. Rise to standing. Let's have a moment, shake it out. Let everything go, loosen up a little bit. That was really great. Nice work. All right, so when you're ready, coming to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back with the left foot. Coming in to drop the knee down, and we're going to come into a crescent lunge here. So if you need to take the front foot out a little further, that's fine. Just play around with the pose until it's working for you. Inhale as you lift up through your fingertips. Really stretch up. And as you exhale, you might want to sink into that front knee a little deeper. One more breath in. Exhale, take the hands to the waist. Taking the left knee onto the taking the left hand onto the right knee. We're going to do a high twist here. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, lengthen. And twist to the right. Coming back to center. Release the hands onto the mat and changing legs. Dropping the knee down. It's probably easier if you flatten the foot on the mat. It gives you a little bit more steadiness in the pose. So lifting up and stretching through the fingertips. If you need to move the front knee forward a little bit, that's okay. Make the pose work for you. Inhale as you lift up, and exhale, come forward a little bit, sinking into the front leg. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the waist. Take the right arm onto the knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twisting round to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Take the hands to the mat. Step both feet back. and come into a downward facing dog. Reset the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Take the feet in towards the hands and come up through your chair. We're going to move into eagle from here. So take the right arm under. And if you'd like to work with the legs, you're welcome to take the right leg over. If you just want to work with the arms today, that's fine. Just continue bending the knees. Working into the elbows and the shoulders. So with every exhale, let's try and lift the elbows a little higher up. Breath in. And now unravel yourself, and we're going to go into warrior 3. So extend the leg out behind you. V, if you would like to join us standing for balances, please feel free. Fixing your drishti, using that to stay present. Breathe deeply. Take the foot down onto the mat and fold forward. Bend the knees, create softness, separate the feet out here and just allow yourself to hang. Use the floor to support you with your fingertips if that's comfortable. Otherwise you can catch opposite elbow. Drop the hands onto the mat and take the feet back together. Coming up through your chair pose again, and we'll take eagle on the left side. So choose your variation here. You're very welcome just to hug the arms in if you're not doing the full bind with your arms. And equally, if you want to just bend into the legs, that's great too. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale. Inhaling, lift the elbows a little higher. Exhale, begin to unravel yourself and kick back into your warrior 3. Again, thinking about the drishti here, the gaze point, to help you with your balance. See if you can get the toes facing directly down. Brilliant, that's great. And dropping the foot down, fold forward, separate the feet out, and let's take Malasana here, Hindi squat. So bend the knees, open out the thighs, and press the palms together. Breathing deeply. And just using this as a moment to center yourself in your practice. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Take the hands to the mat and fold forward, lift the hips, come into a forward fold again, taking the feet together. And let's step back into a downward facing dog. Drop the knees onto the mat. And then slowly lower all the way down. So you're lying on your belly now. Use this as a moment to soften and release the lower back. Sway in your chair from side to side. You're welcome to close your eyes here. Put the other cheek down on the mat, practicing balance, Stretching evenly through both sides of the body. And now taking the forehead onto the mat and preparing for locust pose. The first locust that we're going to do is just going to be with the upper body. So just relax the hands down by the sides. And on an inhale, lift up the upper body. Breathing in, strong in the glutes. Press down into the hips and the tops of the feet. Strong Ujjayi breath sustaining you, keeping you balanced. Deep inhale. Exhale, release onto the mat. Rest down on the cheek. Sway your hips from side to side. You can either choose to repeat what we've just done, or if you would like to add in the legs, feel free. You might also want to just add in one leg at a time. That's also an option for you. So placing your forehead on the floor, and when you're ready, lift up into your option, either upper body only or lifting the legs as well, or perhaps one leg at a time. Strong breath. Let's hold our locust pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, release down. Other cheek onto the mat and softening. Taking the forehead onto the mat, and place the fingertips now underneath the shoulders, and see if you can push yourself up into a tabletop position from here. If this is too much for you, keep the elbows in, then that's okay. Just come up in any way that feels comfortable for you. Oh, well done, that was great. Okay, and making your way now onto your back for bridge pose. We're going to be using a block in our bridge pose. If you don't have a block to hand, you could also use a pillow if you've got something like that at home. So placing the hands on either side of the body. And on your next in-breath, lift the hips high, pressing strongly into the feet. You can support your sacrum, doing supported bridge with a block. Take a deep breath in and lower the hips down onto the floor. Remove the block and just allow yourself to sway from side to side here. And we'll take bridge again. Replace the block between the knees. On your next inhale, lift up. Really think about squeezing the block in this time. You're welcome to try and catch the hands underneath and roll further up onto the shoulders. On each in-breath, see if you can open the chest a little more, lift a little higher. Use the Ujjayi to sustain you, keeping that equanimity through your practice with the breath. One more breath in. And release down. Take a block out. Sway the hips from side to side. Great. So put the block to one side now and lift the legs straight up in the air. If it's uncomfortable for you to have very straight legs here, that's fine to have a slight bend in the knees. Take the hands behind the head and we're going to lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, hug the knees in, roll the spine into the mat. Have a big sigh if that feels good. Why not? Nice. Sighing is very much on the agenda. Extending the legs again. If you like, you can place your palms underneath your hips this time. It makes it, I find, a little easier with this practice. So taking the legs up, and we're going to try lowering by a third again, by another third, so that you're just hovering off the ground. Great, have a look at those beautiful toes. Wiggle them. Great. And lift up by a third, by another third, and by a third again. Great, hug in. Deep sighs. Good. Last core exercise. We're going to scissor the legs. So I'll leave it up to you. If you lower your legs, it's a little harder. So try maybe beginning with the scissoring high up, and then if you feel ready, you can start to lower the legs. So begin your scissoring for 5, 4, 3, maybe take it a little lower if you feel up for that. 2, 1, amazing. Hug the knees in. Give yourself a great big hug, and then we're going to move into Supta Baddha Konasana. Hooray! So allowing the soles of the feet to move together and the knees to drop out to the side. Feel free to support your head with a block if that's comfortable for you. Resting one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Feel the breath moving underneath the hands. Feel the heart beating in your chest. Feel the heat of your body. Draw the knees back into center. And we'll take happy baby from here. So feel free to hold on to the knees. If it's too strong for you to take hold of the feet, you're very welcome just to hold on to your knees and roll around from side to side. So I think a pose with a name like Happy Baby means that we really can afford to just have fun with this pose. Just do something that feels good in your body. And now we're going to hug the knees in again and roll up and down a few times through the whole length of the spine. Great. And back into a seated position. So you might want to turn sideways on your mat. We're going to do a wide angle forward fold here. Flexing the feet. Feel free to have the knees bent as much as possible, as much as you feel like in this pose. If it's very strong for you, having the feet straight out, try bending, see if that helps. Placing the palms on the floor in front of you. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, slowly walk the hands forward on the mat. So really slowly. See if you can keep your back flat here. So use the breath, creeping the hands forward bit by bit, and just move into that perfect stretch for you. Keep the neck nice and long. Deep breath in. And release the pose. Begin to walk the hands back. And now taking the feet together for an easy forward fold. So tucking the right foot in to the left thigh. V is going to be very creative here. And again, feel free to have the extended leg bent as much as you like. If you want to put a block or any sort of pillow or prop underneath the bent knee, you're very welcome to do that, to feel a bit more comfort in this pose. So this time we're going to take a big breath in and lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. If you have a strap handy or a belt, piece of string, anything like that, you might want to loop it around your foot and just begin to pull forward using the breath. So as you inhale, lift and open, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, pulling on the strap of the foot. Exhale, fold. Keep the shoulders right back. Inhale, lift, open the chest. Exhale, fold forward. And just stay here in your forward fold with the breath. Noticing all the sensations present in the body. They may not be sensations you're enjoying, but stick with them. Use the balance and the equilibrium of the practice. The art of equanimity. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Change legs. Tucking the left foot right in, so it's resting on the right thigh. Propping with the block if that's comfortable, and again feel free to really bend that extended knee if that's comfortable for you. Taking the strap and looping it around the foot if you like, or inhale, lifting up with the arms and then folding forward over the leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Nice long neck. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, shoulders down the back. One more time, inhale. Exhale, now staying here for a few more breaths. Waiting for the muscles to release. Using the breath as your guide. One more breath in. Exhale, release the pose. Great. Tap out the backs of the legs. Just release any tension that built up, and then make your way onto your back. We're going to do waterfall now with the legs up in the air. If you don't have a block available to place underneath your sacrum, you can also get just as much benefit from the pose with your legs straight up in the air. You can rest them against a wall and do this for as much time as you have available, really. Keep the knees bent if that's more comfortable for you. And just spend a few moments here. With the legs above the heart in this restorative inversion. Remove the block from underneath if you're using it. And then hug the knees into the chest. Take a big breath in. Release. And drop the knees over to the right side. Arms are extended out, either in cactus or straight out in a T shape. If it feels good, you can look over the opposite shoulder. Bring the head back to center, knees back to center, changing direction. Head back to center. And then releasing into your Shavasana. So taking the legs comfortably out to the sides, the arms, space on either side of you. Move the neck from side to side. And just make any final adjustments in this pose so that you can feel completely at ease here. Letting go of the practice. Allowing your breath to flow naturally. And surrendering any sense of holding.
Take a deep breath in, release out. Begin to introduce some movement into your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, stretch up overhead. And begin to draw the knees into the chest, hugging in and rolling on to your right side. In your own time, make your way up to a seated position with your eyes closed. Lift the hands into Anjali Mudra. Thank you for this time spent together. For those who made this practice possible. And for all those who surround and enrich our lives in so many ways. We'll seal our practice with one Om. Inhale.